Hello, I'm Ryan Jenkyns, and you're watching You Have Issues. See?
Hi, we're here at the London Super Comic Convention 2013, and I'm here with artist Ryan Jenkyns.
Hi, how you doing?
So just tell us a bit about your work.
Well, I've been drawing since I was about 5 years old. Been influenced by all sorts of people. Right back from John Romita Jr. doing the old Spidey stuff to J. Scott Campbell and Scotty Young and Sean Galloway, people like that. Humberto Ramos, who now does Spider-Man, or has been doing Spider-Man up until recently. Yeah, it's a mix of things. I'm a comic nerd. I work at Orbital Comics at the moment. I did an animation degree when I was at university. Oh, wow. So graduated from that 5 years ago now. So a lot of that's gone into my work, and a lot of the comics that I read, and the TV shows that I watch, and the cartoons and all that stuff. Yeah, and it's just a fantastic outlet for the creativity stuff.
I can see that you've got quite a cartoony kind of influence, in a very good way, because a problem I've always had with modern comic art over the years has been they try and strive to make things a bit too realistic. I mean, not to the sort of Alex Ross kind of extreme way, you know, but still trying to make things look as though it's just still fairly realistic. I mean, would you say that's just, you know, it's not really the sort of thing you're going for? Would you say you actively went out of your way to sort of make it like this?
I actually find it easier to draw like this. I find when you're trying to copy real life too much, you can lose a lot of the width of expression that you get with this sort of illustration. Comic books and other stuff are a medium where you can't really convey a huge amount if what you're limited to is just a photorealistic interpretation, and so much of what you're telling is based on the posture and the action in a shot, and I find that's often really helped when you're doing a cartoony style thing, like when Humberto Ramos does Spidey, and you have this broad stretch of the character across the pages leaping from building to building. Something like that works so much better than just what looks like an athlete jumping between buildings, because it looks sort of static. But not to discredit artists like Adam Hughes and Alex Ross and people who and David Finch, people who are beautiful artists, do fantastic work. Stuff I could never touch is stuff. I mean, I've got Alex Ross's Rough Justice book at home, and I flick through it all the time. I'm just like, every page I'm falling in love with it. But at the same time, I feel like it's a balance. It's a tough balance. Oh, good. Yeah.
So, have you got any sort of comics of your own coming out? Maybe are you working on something, or
nothing published yet? But I do have a couple of plans coming up. I'm doing a Kickstarter with a friend of mine who's an architecture student. He's got a script that he'd like to put into a comic, and we're actually hoping to publish it at Free Comic Book Day at Orbital Comics. So that'll be free to pick up, assuming the Kickstarter goes well. So look out for that when that comes out. But